Alright boys, what's going on? We have another trade recap video today. Ended up taking one trade today, so gonna quickly run through that. Another thing, as you can see, we're on Top Step now, so some tragic news has occurred. I officially blew my Apex account. So Apex is bye-bye. We switched over to Top Step. The only reason I got Apex was kind of because they were running a deal, pretty cheap accounts, and that's about it. Other than that, the rules, at least for me and my trading right now, are pretty buns for what I'm looking for. And Top Step just has a little bit better consistency rules, payout rules. So yeah, I made the switch, and now we're on a combine with them. So try to get this eval pass. Not gonna be trying to like full port or anything, but also, knowing that it's a eval account, it's all fake money, and really just trying to get on the funded at the end of the day. So the kind of the plan headed forward is to really just try to look for those A plus plus trades and put some decent size in them. Other than that, we can go ahead and get into today. So coming into market open this morning, um, I was leaning bearish, but I really wanted to wait after market open to kind of see where we were going because we were bouncing between these two hourly fair value gaps right here. We had one right here, this bullish one, and then we had this bearish one right here that we were pretty much respecting both, therefore like putting us in a range. The reason I would say I wanted to, or I was leaning bearish coming into open was, I mean, obviously we dumped about 700 points yesterday, so that's something to keep in mind for slow price action or something like that. Because when we have a big dump like that, it's likely to see that we're not going to have as good as price action the next day. But anyways, we have this daily bearish fair value gap they were expecting, and we had just taken out all this sell side liquidity on the higher time frame, all these 4-hour stacked highs up here, and then we got that big move yesterday, big drop of 700 points. Um, and then we had just rebalanced into this 4-hour fair value gap, got a move off of it, and then we had came into this hourly fair value gap, wanting to see kind of this previous day low, London low area, lots of draws and liquidity lower. I was also keeping in mind that we had a rebalanced equilibrium of this previous week range right here. So we had the potential to go higher as well. So either way, I was just kind of waiting to see what happened at open, um, to see if we could find an entry or not. Um, and the trade I ended up taking at open, we also have these data lows from, forget what did we have this morning? We had PPI this morning news. So that was from PPI. We had this data wick low right there that I would have loved to target. Um, and honestly, right at market open, we had all this low resistance liquidity resting right above here. I was wanting to get a run of that and then maybe get an inverse lower down to these lows here, maybe SMT. Didn't end up happening immediately, so we kind of chopped around for a little bit, and then we got this other resweep of this high after taking out this sell side right over here, resweep of the high, and then we had this 2-minute inversion right here with good displacement, and I ended up taking this short right here because I had conviction lower. We were respecting the hourly fair value gap. We came up, we put in a nice wick, and then we rejected off of the hourly fair value gap. And yeah, I had conviction lower. There's lots of draws and liquidity lower. I had this 15-minute unfilled fair value gap as well that I wanted to target. So right on that 2-minute inversion, this I was not there yet. I got 2-minute. So took the 2-minute entry right here. Stop at the. I think I actually got a closer entry to like right around here because I think I waited for the 2-minute candle to close and then like a tiny little I got in on the tiny like little pullback of this wick right here. Then I just put my stop at that high and then we were targeting these data lows right here. And I was gonna go break even right at this low. And so the reason here why it ended up not being a red day, thinking about this now, if I wouldn't have gone break even, it would have played out. Would have taken about an hour, but so the reason I went break even before or just right before my break even point was because we had a SMT with ES right or with E or yeah, with ES, my bad. I'm tripping out. So we had SM2 with ES right at that low, which was right here, I believe. Yeah, right here. So ES took the low, NQ didn't, which I really did not like. So I was like, all right, we're we're like one tick away from break even. So I went break even. After that, we had that SMT there and ended up getting stopped out break even. A-okay. I think that was a very good decision by my part. Obviously, I would not have been or held this trade this long, and then we just continued to range the entire day, and we're still doing that. So I am done for the day. That's why we decided to hop on here and get the trade recap video done. Um, but I'm happy that I took this trade. It aligns with my rules, aligns with the model I trade. And it wasn't necessarily a bad trade. It's just not. I probably could have waited a little bit longer to see clear displacement in one direction, waiting for the hourly candle to close or the next hourly candle to close. Just because I mean we've literally stayed in this like 100-point range entirety of open and haven't moved anywhere. And usually when we're getting move up, move down, move up, move down, move up, and there's about 35,000 inverse for value gaps, it's not probable conditions. So trying to stay out of that as of now. But that was the trade for the day. Friday, so we're done for the week. Get to enjoy the weekend. Um, Going to study up this weekend on some trades I took previously in this week and this one as well. Trying to come into next week strong so we can get this eval pass and get on to funded and take a payout, boys. Hunting that 10K month. Honestly, just a first payout first. But that is all from me today. I'll catch y'all at a later time. Peace.